Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Mystica here, and this is pretty much just a quick update video, and just to let you know what's going on. So as far as Blood the Werewolf goes, I'm afraid for the moment we are probably not going to continue this game. In fact, if anything, this is probably more of an update just to let you know. So from what I can suspect, I'm going to suspect that the final boss is the final boss. That's what I'm suspecting right now. And of course, if any of you were watching the last video, we pretty much kind of got into the boss a little bit. We got up to maybe about the third stage of the fight. In fact, it looks like it's going to be a 3-stage fight. But as far as getting it done goes, honestly, I don't know what to say about it. I tried actually recording the fight itself. I've actually been at it for a good almost maybe, oh my goodness, how long has it been now? It's been almost close to a little over an hour that I've been trying to do this fight. Been trying to record it and been having to stop and get out and then record and stop and get out and record. And to be fair, there's a couple of factors here as to why maybe as far as the fight goes, it's just being more of a hassle than it's worth probably. Sorry, excuse the mouse. I don't have the gamepad plugged in, so you're gonna see the little mouse cursor on the screen. Yeah, gonna see the mouse cursor on the screen. I'm try pressing the arrow keys, it would go away, but whatever. Anyway, the point is though, there's a number of factors as to why we probably won't be getting the boss fight anytime soon. First main factor one is, I'm gonna be honest, physically, I'm just not in the mood to do it physically. I just finished taking an exam about midday today, around 12:30 or so. From 12:30 to 1:45, I went ahead and I took an exam. It was the whole entire time we were pretty much just writing 3 essays for the course that I'm taking, and having to continuously write for an hour and 45 minutes, it's a strain on your hand, and unfortunately that doesn't help considering that your hands are essential in playing a video game. So for the physical part of it, I'm just not in the mood to do it, even though I tried switching around some of the button controller configurations to see if that would help me a little bit, because I am right-handed. So of course, most of the majority of the button controls are on the right side of the controller, thus my right hand is going to be doing most of the button pressing. And even though I've tried switching around some of the controllers to make it just a little bit easier for certain parts of the fight, it's not getting it easier by much. It's still physically a little bit of a struggle. I'm not gonna lie, my hands are still aching even from the exam still, and then trying to do the game at the same time afterwards. It's just a little much for me to handle at the moment. But to be honest, I guess the main reason why I'm just on the mood to do this is because this game, I'm gonna be honest, as time has gone on and as I've played through it, I'm not really enjoying it as much as I would have hoped. Now, of course, when it comes to playing a video game, you're not gonna like every game you play. That's just common sense. Not every single game you're gonna take on, especially if you don't know much about the game, especially if you've never seen anyone else play it. You don't know entirely what to expect. And so when you go into it the first time you're experienced, you try to keep maybe somewhat of a positive outlook, but depending on how the game plays, how it controls, all those sort of factors will definitely play some sort of part into whether you can or want to, I guess I could say, or want to even continue forward and continue onward. And to be honest, I'm going to be very frank here. I don't think at this moment my heart is in it to finish this game, to have it be completed and done. I'm going to be honest, this game has kind of just drained me in all sorts of aspects, and even a lot of things with the game has gone wrong. Like, if you've seen earlier episodes, we've had glitches happen, we've had freezing, we've had weird stuff, we've had audio cuts, and that's mainly the game doing it more than anything else. But I guess just basically the whole point of this update, where am I going with this? Why am I rambling? The whole point I'm trying to make is Blood of the Werewolf is one of those games I think I'm just going to put on the back burner. That maybe sooner or later I will consider the option of finishing, or maybe even to some degree, maybe not. I mean, I think I think pretty much we can kind of tell how the game's going to end. It's pretty obvious, I think. to where once we beat, Frankenstein's monster and we beat him, she gets her son back. And that's probably just pretty much the end of it. I mean, this really isn't a big surprise. It's not really one of those games that I don't think you would throw a twist or some sort of weird kind of Shyamalan sort of thing at us. I don't see that happening. I think the game was pretty straightforward of how the story was going to play. There wasn't much to it. It is what it is. It's a basic story. It's a mother trying to get her son back and getting revenge. That's all there is to it. That's what's fueling her to go forward through this. And there you go. That's the gist of it. But like I said, I don't want to leave this game being, an incomplete Let's Play, because I do feel like it is incomplete. The fact that I'm not completing the final boss and finishing it up, I honestly feel like it is an incomplete thing. But at the same time, I don't know, maybe it's not meant to be completed right now. Maybe I'm thinking of, we can go ahead and probably next week we'll get back to the other game that I started, To the Moon, and maybe after I finish that, maybe I'll consider the option of completing Blood the Werewolf. Maybe not. Like I said, it just depends if I really want to or not. But bottom line, this game has become more of a pain than anything else. It's become just more irritating and more of an annoyance that it's kind of hard to want to finish something or complete something when it feels less like a game and more like a chore. I guess that's the best way to put it. So for now, I'm just letting any of you guys out there. I don't even know there was too many people watching the videos. I mean, to be fair, I do look at the view count from day to day. And compared to some of the other games I've played, whether it's been the stuff I've done on MAME, and even of To the Moon, I think this game doesn't have as many views or doesn't have as much watch time on it compared to the other ones. And it's probably for similar reasons, as to maybe what I'm feeling. And maybe some of you out there, if you're watching the videos and if you're noticing that I'm just not liking this game, I wouldn't blame you if you wouldn't be enjoying it either. So, to recap, for right now, Blood the Werewolf is going to be on the back burner. This is just an update video to let you know what's going on. We will be going back to the Moon next week, and we'll probably just continue playing that until we finish it. And that's mainly about all I can say. But yeah, I definitely do need to take a break, not only from this game, but maybe from anything in general this week, because like I said, I just finished an exam. My brain's kind of fried from that, and even my hands exhausted from that. So I don't know, it might be good if I just take a break for this week, and then we'll continue onward next week. So hopefully I'll see you guys back when I go back to, I swear this feels so awkward talking about the game, but back to the Moon. And with that said, I will see you guys around later. Bye.